Hello and welcome back or welcome to Bookmas. Today we're talking about what I plan to read next year. Now this is non-inclusive of any new releases that are coming out, that's a separate video, and I've just realised I haven't put any Holly Martin books in this because obviously I'm going to read them, so I don't need to check them off a list to kind of remind myself, because I'm obviously going to read loads of her books because I did this year as well. I've still got loads to read. So I've essentially got a spreadsheet. I don't know if you can see. I think you can see better like that. I've got a spreadsheet with just a list of books. Now on this list is 48 books. So I will obviously be reading a lot more than this. New books that I buy, other books that are on my shelves which I just kind of pick up because I feel in the mood for them. But this is just kind of like a guideline for what I want to read for the year. So I'm not going to show you them individually because that's a logistical nightmare getting all of these books off my shelves, 48 of them. I'm going to run you through them. So we have two Jojo Moyes books, The Horse Dancer and Peacock Emporium. Those two books they were on my 2020 list of books to read, and I just didn't do them because they just don't draw me in on the shelves. I spoke about this the other day in another video, but this year I need to read them so that I've read all the Jojo Moyes books. I wonder if she'll bring out another book next year. She must be. That's something I should be looking into actually. Then we also have The Night Circus. Still not read it, but I will, I promise. The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. These first ones are just ones left over from last year, so oops. Or from this year even. The Miniaturist, Where the Light Gets In by Lucy Dillon, because that one's got Lorna in it. The main character's called Lorna. Everything I Never Told You. Now that one I was supposed to read in November and I didn't. And it's not that big, so it won't take me that long. So I need to read that. Small Island by Andrea Levy. Now, I've spoken about this before, borrowed that one ages ago. The President is Missing by Bill Clinton. Been wanting to read it for a while, but it's chunky. It feels chunky when you pick it up, so I always put it back down. Beautiful Broken Things by Sarah Bernard. Again, pretty on my bookshelf. Don't know why I haven't picked it up because it's not that big. Song for a Whale, again, fits in the same category. That's by Lynn Kelly. It's not too big. I could be picking up. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And then we have The Nightingale. Again, we've spoken about this before, just didn't pick it up this year. Christmas at Lilac, Cottage by Holly Martin. I have got that on here, so I was obviously supposed to read that this year, but I didn't. I think I've lent it to my mum now because I haven't got the entire series, so I didn't want to read it. We've got, I'm trying to do this so that you can see that I'm not just staring at the floor. So, Where Mischief Lies by Mackenzie Lee. I'm quite excited to read that one, but I don't know why I haven't picked it up. I think it's kind of hidden on my shelves down here somewhere, so I just don't reach for it. The Magpie Society by Zoe Sugg and, is it Amy McCullough? Yeah, that's right. Again, we're supposed to read that in November. The Lido by Libby Page. Now we've got the ones that I've bought quite recently. I can actually see them just there, but they are on my list. Invisible Women by Caroline Criado Perez. We Just Clicked by Annabelle. In Case You Missed It, Lindsay Kelk. You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. Excited for that. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Now, I have put some of these in a little thing of what months I'm going to read them. So, The Inheritance Games, I'm hoping to read in January. Then we've also got Daisy Jones and the Sixth by Taylor Jenkins Reid. On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I'm going to hope to read that in January. Okay. Wild Woman and Wild About the Girl by Louise Pentland. I might have to reread Wild Like Me because I can't really remember all that went on, so I won't really get all the references. So I might need to reread that one before I can read the others. If I Never Met You by Mahari McFarlane. I hope that's right. That's again a borrowed book. I borrowed that from my mum, which she won't even want it back, but still I need to read it so that I could just give it back, you know. Knife Edge. Oh, someone's calling me. Hold on. Bye. Okay, that was my friend Will calling, who's travelling. Now, where did we get to? I've lost my spot. Okay, So, Knife Edge, Checkmate, Double Cross and Crossfire. Mallory Blackman for the Noughts and Crosses series. I just want to read them in 2021. Emma Donoghue, Frog Music. That has been on my shelf for ages. Got it from a charity shop. I read Room and I really, really enjoyed that. And then I haven't read any others of her books. So I've also got The Wonder, which I also haven't read, so that's good. But I just really would like to read another one of her books because Room was so good that surely I'll like her others, you would think, wouldn't you? Also, Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. Now, another one I've had on my shelf for a disgusting length of time. Again, bought from a charity shop. 2 Holly Bourne books, which I got not last Christmas, the Christmas before. Or was it last Christmas? Might have been last Christmas, you know. It Only Happens in the Movies and Are We All Lemmings and Snowflakes. Don't know why I haven't picked them up, to be honest. I think I read the Spinster series books and they were okay. So maybe that's why I didn't pick up her other books. Lucy Diamond, On a Beautiful Day. Actually, I have put on here all of the books that are coming out next year, which I'm hoping to read. So if you want to know what those books are, watch my 2021 reads that I'm excited for, releases that I'm excited for. Then I've also got on here NetGalley books that I want to get read. Love is a Revolution by Renee Watson. The Summer Job by Lizzie Dent. The Promise by Lucy Diamond. So does that give us 2 Lucy Diamond books? Yes, so On a Beautiful Day and The Promise. We've got Truth and Other Hidden Things by Lee Geller. The Whole Truth by Cara Hunter. Photographer of the Lost, Caroline Scott, because I've had that on my shelf for ages. And The Glass Woman by Caroline Lee. Again, been on my shelf for a long, long time. So yeah, those are 48 books that I want to read next month. Probably should have got the books out and shown you, but to be quite honest, the time it's taking me to film and edit all of these bookmas videos, I just don't have the time available to get everything off my shelf and then put it back away again. There's just a lot going on. So yeah, that is kind of like my next year of reading. Now, I'm going to give you my kind of goals for reading in the new year. So I'm not going to tell you what my plan is for 2021 quite yet, or what my hopes are for 2021. You'll find that out in January once I've settled on it, because I'm not 100% at the moment, not 100% sure. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. This is probably going to be a really quick and really boring video, but some of you who really like to just watch me babble for no reason, I've probably enjoyed it. So, you know, we might be on to a winner. Yeah, not my best video of the month, but hey ho, we move on. I've got a lot of content out this month, so it's not a bad thing, is it? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy Bookmas, happy reading. Have a very Merry Christmas. Haha. And I'll see you all soon. Bye!